up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I wanted to do a quick video on the Google Launch Night event that's going to be happening next week, and kind of how it may affect their stock. So yeah, let's get into it. Before I begin, I'm not a financial advisor. This is just for fun. It's kind of my opinion. If you like it, great. If you don't, I'm not giving you advice. So leave it at that. Anyways, guys, I am a big fan of Google products. I have had every Pixel since the original Pixel, and I may or may not get the Pixel 5. I don't know. We'll see what they say at the event. We'll see if they can dazzle me. That being said, I do want to talk about how this event is going to affect the Google stock, because they've been getting into the hardware and services for a long time now, over the last few years, although they may be overshadowed a lot by Apple. We do know that when Apple comes out with events, everybody gets hyped up and they buy it because they're like, oh, the new iPhone's coming out and it's going to drive up the value of the company. The Google events, they're not as star-studded. Google does things a little bit differently. But at the end of the day, really, we have to start thinking of Google as a similar company to Apple. They're designing their own hardware. They got a bunch of HTC guys in there now. And, at the end of the day, an event like this should be something that we pay attention to, especially if you invest in Google stock. Right? So let's take a look and kind of see what they expect. I'll give you my opinions if I think the stock's going to go up from it, if I think it's going to go down. I'm just going to kind of give you what I think is going to happen. So let's move through here. I got some shiny products. Google's products aren't as glossy as Apple's. It kind of needs that fabric style. So definitely going to announce the Google Pixel 5 at the Pixel 5 launch event. I mean, come on, that makes total sense. And this is going to be the new, it's their 5th iteration of the phone. I'm actually running off the Pixel 4 XL, which is last year's best model, and I love it. I do a lot of my, thumbnail stuff. I do a lot of, GIF editing. I do a lot of cool stuff on the phone. The phones are pretty solid. They run, the latest versions of Android. You can pretty much do whatever you want with them. It looks like, and let's kind of go over the specs just a little bit. Battery's going to be pretty solid. It's going to have the 90 hertz display with FHD, so it almost seemed very fluid when you're using it, basically. 8 gigs of RAM, not bad. 128 gigs of storage. Apple and Google are starting to work into online storage now, so take it as it is. As far as cameras, everything looks like it's, speculation right now. I guess we'll find out more, when it comes through. This is another one I'm really excited about. Google Pixel 4a 5G, right? So everybody's excited about the new 5G iPhone, but you got to remember, we don't have an event or anything for the iPhone yet. So the competitors getting ahead of Apple at this point. They're saying, hey, we're gonna release a 5G phone. People want 5G, guys. The networks want it. I want it because it's going to make my internet a lot faster. But it's something to consider. They're getting the jump on Apple. For someone who wants 5G internet speeds or 5G network speeds, and they don't want to wait for an iPhone, and they don't want to fight people on the launch night for the iPhone, this may be an option. And just so you guys know, as a Pixel owner, I can tell you it's just as hard to get certain Pixel models as it is an iPhone. You'll go the first day and stuff will be sold out. So it's not easy pickings when it comes to Google phones either. So I just want to throw that out there, just from personal experience. So this is another phone that they're coming out with. This is probably going to be like their lower upper end phone, right? I'm sure they'll come out with some other phone as well, probably next spring. It's usually how they do it. The Nest speaker, which I'm guessing is like a Google Home. Yeah, it's a Google Home. So this is basically just the new Google Home. It's just upright. So, I love my Google Home. It's pretty solid. I've had it for like 5 years and it's still going. So I actually, I would recommend these things. They're pretty cool, If you don't got one, it's pretty cheap. Get one if you can. And I actually think this is the one I'm most excited about. Google Chromecast with Android TV, right? So this is going to, I feel like this is going to be a good competitor for the Fire Stick. I'm really excited to see, what you can do with the Android TV and how elaborate it can get. And I'm kind of like hoping that I can just have a like all in one spot for all of my content, because right now I kind of share it between a PlayStation, um, uh, Android or a Fire Stick, and just a whole bunch of other crap, and my smart TV. Like, I just want it all in one spot, guys. And this most likely can do it because it's going to be running Android TV. Possibly coming a cheap Nest Wi-Fi. My house isn't big enough for this, so I don't really care. But you know, if you got a big house, these are pretty cool. They're network expanders, so it's pretty cool. And the Pixel Watch, guys. I bought a smartwatch before. You know, if you like them, cool. I personally like regular watches. I think a watch is a style thing, but you know, it is what it is. So yeah. So anyways, that's pretty much what's coming up next week. One thing I do want to talk about is this going to make a big impact on Google's bottom line, right? Is their stock going to go up? Is it going to go down? Like, what do I think? So let's talk. As far as phones, you know, I mean, they definitely don't put as much, they don't get as much value as the phones as iPhones. People want to buy iPhones. It's just the way it is. Apple has a huge piece of the market. Pixels are starting to eat away at that a little bit, but they're just not on that level. Okay. A couple of things I am excited about are stuff like this, right? The Android TV and these other products. But they may actually release some services. So for now, I will say it's probably not going to make a huge dent in Google's bottom line because honestly, Google makes a lot of their money off advertisements and stuff like YouTube and things like that. But who knows? They may announce something pretty crazy, and you know, everybody's eyes should be glued on this event. If not for the products, like if you're not excited about the products, at least if you're an investor, because if they announce some revolutionary service, then that's a reason to buy Google right there, because people are going to want to buy services, and services are the future. That's how they're going to make money. So anyways, guys, that's the video. Thank you for joining me. I really appreciate when you guys drop by. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for notifications. I'm going to throw my link for Robinhood down in the description. So if you want a free stock, you can help me out, get a free stock. That's cool. If not, that's cool too. Just trying to help everybody out. So yeah, hope you guys have a good one and take care.